Hello and welcome to my video about symmetry. So there are two main types of symmetry that we are going to focus on here. Line symmetry and rotational symmetry. So let's start with line symmetry. Line symmetry is where you can draw a line, a straight line, through your shape that would be a line of reflection. So hopefully at this point you've already watched my video on reflection. If not, then please do. And my video on rotation, because we're going to need that in a second. But line symmetry is when you can have a line of reflection drawn through your shape. So that means that this side of the shape, if you flip it, if you reflect it, over my just drawn line in blue, it creates this side of the shape. So this corner becomes this corner is locked because it's on that corner, this corner is locked because it's on that corner, and it flips. So that is line symmetry. And a lot of shapes have line symmetry. Triangles are a shape that have line symmetry, but do not have rotational symmetry. So with that in mind, let's take a look at rotational symmetry. Rotational symmetry. So we have down here a diamond or a quadrilateral, or there's multiple names for it. So let's just call it a diamond for now. So we have a diamond, and it is pulled a little bit longer up and down than it is side to side. It's 3 tall and 2 side to side. So, like, just 2 this way, right? And 3 this way. So anyways, that means that if we rotate it, if you kind of imagine that we bring this corner over here, at first, it's actually not going to be it's not going to be symmetrical. So I don't know for sure how it's going to draw this, but let's try. Oh, that didn't really work. Okay, actually that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, so now you can see that it's roughly, now I didn't draw it perfectly, but it's pretty close to 1, 2, 3 long and 2 tall, which is not good. We want it to be back to how it was. So this rotated 90 degrees to the right, clockwise, sorry. But let's say we rotate it again. Let's use yellow now. If you imagine that we rotate it another time, now this corner is going to end up down here. So if we follow the yellow corner, it started up here in blue, then it went to here in red, and now it has become this yellow corner. So you can see, and if I drew it again, it would just overlap on the red shape. And so we would have rotational symmetry, because before we rotated our shape 360 degrees, there was a rotation that's less than 360 degrees. Let's draw it. There's a rotation somewhere that is less than 360 degrees that makes it the exact same shape. All right. So maybe that's hard to tell with me drawing. So let's take a look at this shape here. This is an image, so that means I have a cool function where if I tap on it and go back out to this, program, this OneNote program, I can, on the top left, rotate it or flip it in any direction. So I can flip it horizontally. What do you think will happen? Well, if I flip it horizontally, I just did it. Did you notice anything? I'm going to do it again. Did anything happen? No, actually, because it has, let's make sure that I draw this correctly, it has a line of symmetry down this way, because I can flip it horizontally and there's no issue whatsoever. Well, let's think about it a little bit more. If I flip it vertically, is it going to do anything? Well, I'm going to do it right now. Did you notice anything? Did you notice? No. Well, that is because it also has a line of symmetry down the center this way, which is awesome. So it's got two lines of symmetry, which is really cool. But now let's see if we can rotate it. So I'm going to rotate it to the right 90 degrees. And you can see there that it rotated to the right 90 degrees. But actually, what that means is it's a different shape. So far, it's not rotationally symmetric. And let's rotate again to the right 90 degrees. And it's back to the exact same shape. So if you rotate it, let's go with a different color. So if you rotate it, (180), it stays the same. Which means that it is rotationally symmetric. So this rectangles, squares are nice. They're beautiful shapes because they are they have line symmetry. Oops, line symmetry and rotational symmetry. It's wonderful. So I hope this video helps you understand line symmetry and rotational symmetry a little bit better. Hope this video helps, and good luck.